Hey Katie, sadly your story I hear a lot from Simon when I first come onto TikTok, who grew up in domestic violence, but he was a boy. So the support and help isn't in there, even down to spaces in refuges and age categories, because the boys may follow their abusers' paths and they may intimidate the women within the refuge. And we see and hear this all the time. And as a mom to a 10-year-old boy with autism who's already vulnerable to this world, just to know that my son is increasingly and becoming more increasingly vulnerable by the day to this toxic feminism where they will not acknowledge men as victims. But you know what? I've been a victim of domestic violence, abuse at the hands of a male. But I'm balanced enough to understand, upon hearing the audio of Amber Heard abusing Johnny Depp, upon watching Meghan Markle absolutely isolate Harry from his family, upon watching and hearing and reading comment after comment on my posts about people that men have lost their lives due to being a victim of abuse. And your comment, sadly, is one of many. And anyone listening to this and you've got a son, a brother, an uncle, this can't carry on. And I'm really sorry for your pain and your family's pain to not only lose your brother, your son, but also to watch him have to suffer the way he did in his lifetime. And I've had a message this morning, and I'm going to try and read it without crying because it's a trigger warning. But this is the sad reality we face. Hi T. I'm fairly new to TikTok, but I'm so taken by your videos, how you can express everything that I have been feeling for a long time. My gorgeous firstborn and only son was a victim of coercive control for 6 years. It was his first relationship at 18 and he fell hook, line and sinker. It was so heartbreaking to witness, and it ended with my lovely son taking his life in November 21. The lady inflicted all of this pain has gotten away scot-free, and despite us keeping detailed diary, no prosecution can be taken as the victim is deceased. I hope in my lifetime to be able to create some sort of law that protects innocent young men. This lady was the caliber of AH and MM. We hadn't a hope. He was completely controlled by her. He just couldn't see a way out. He was the happiest, loveliest young man, and our lives are in tatters. We've helped him. Your videos are giving me the strength to know that I will be able to do something when I find the strength. Thank you so much. How is this okay? We all know if Harry was Harriet, the conversation, the language around this would be completely different. You know what? I have comments on my post saying women should support women. Women and men should call out abuse when they see it. They should call out the abusers when they see it. Simple. To remain balanced, that there are victims and there are abusers. Simple as. Men and women need to call out abuse to protect all victims, because all evidently can be a victim.